Two guys would come in here, and their job would be to set up that machine, to have to cut it, drill it, blast it, and load it in the box with a shovel, okay? And you come in here in the morning, you and your buddy, well, I know what my buddy used to do, we used to sit down and have a quick sandwich at our lunch can before we start. And while we were having the sandwich, you'd see the mining examiner coming through. He had a lot of flame safety method, and he'd come in and he could check the place out, make sure there's no gas in here before we start. And he'd give you the okay. Now, years ago, we never had that luxury. So, you know what they use? Well, you must have heard about a canary in the coal mine, you know? Well, that's what they use. They take a little canary down and put him in a cage, and they walk in with him. And the gas is lighter in there, so it'd always be along the roof. You wouldn't find it on the floor. And the little canary's lungs are so small, it wouldn't take that much gas. And he's going to start showing you some kind of sign, okay? And they would walk in with him, and they got right into the face, and they'd be holding him up along the roof. If he's still alive, well, you're okay. I guess we figured that out. But if he looks like our little guy, well, don't make it spark, whatever you do. But our little guy, he's fine enough. He's jumping all over the place. And you know what? There used to be a market here in Cape Breton Island. Guys used to actually raise canaries and used to sell them to company. Yeah? Okay, so we're going to hang them on the timber. Now this is the machine, guys. It's a radio machine driven by compressed air. The compressors will be on the surface and the air can quite down here. You and your buddy would set it up, and one guy would do the cutting. It has two handles onto it. One would go in and out, the other would go from one side to the other side. Got a big piston onto it, okay? And it got picks onto it. We used to have it going very, very loud. You hear bing bang, bing bang, bing bang. And then you would cut in there 6 feet. We got it cut in, you would take your machine down, and you would take your hose, and then you put it on your jackhammer. Right there. And you and your buddy then would drill holes in the top and down in the bottom. Now, you got it all cut, you got it all drilled, but now you got to get it blasted. But you wouldn't do the blasting, a shot fire would. The shot fire was the only guy who was allowed to carry the detonators. But you had to carry your powder down. But you carried that down in a little can like this here. Of course, you had to buy this can of powder off the company, right? They wouldn't be enough. He comes in, he takes your powder, punches a hole into it, fills up all the holes you just drilled, connects a cable to it. Everybody would have to go up into a crosscut. And then you would hear him hollering, fire! And you hear boom! And now when you and your buddy walks in, there's no lights, it's the only light you got. And you walk in here, the whole place now will be full of coal dust. You're going to be breathing that in the rest of the day. And now you come in here, you have a big pile of coal here on the floor. And now you have to get that into a box. And you would do that with this paint shovel, number 9 paint shovel. One guy on one side of the box, the other guy on the other, and you fill the box. When you get your box filled, you have to identify your coal, and you've done that by putting a little tally onto it, okay? And today we got tally 7, so every box of coal went up today over the scales. Well, the guy up there weighing would run, mark by our numbers, how many tons was into it, and that's how you got paid. Was there cheating? Well, what do you think? Anyway.
How many loads of coal would you get in a work day?
If you were, everything was going good for you, if you got, say, 7 boxes, 8 boxes, 14 tons, 16 tons, you could load in a good day.
So it's like one box an hour sort of thing.
But yeah, a box an hour. Once you got your coal made, and you could, scoop her in the box pretty quick. But
yeah.
You got to be dependent on the box, how many empties are coming around, and they run out of empties or so on. Yeah, and then you had to secure your rope as you went. And this is what you use to do that, okay? A big boom like this here, and timber, and you cut that, and you secure the rope, and you work away. And you didn't get paid extra for that. You're only getting paid for the coal.
Yeah.
So you got them for, they didn't charge you for that. You're down here all day, you need to drink the water, well, you had to bring your own down, there's no drinking water. And this is what they would carry, little copper cans, okay? Well, what we carried, well, Javik bottles. Big gallon Javik bottle, we'd wash that out, fill it up with water, and bring that down, and that's what you drank all day. And everybody drank in the same bottle. I mean, there was no COVID days back in those days. And there's your lunch can, guys. If you had to bring your lunch down, you bring it down in a big can like that, because little Earth didn't fit right. He'd running around down there, and he'd have it on, right, and stuff. Okay? And, somebody's going to hear the song. Tennessee Ernie Ford used to sing, I load 16 tons, what did I get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter don't call me, I can't go, I owe my soul to the company store. Well, this is what he was singing about, right? Okay, so we're gonna go out now, guys, behind that door out there, and we're gonna have a seat out there, okay, before we head up. Yeah, follow me out.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, just hold the doors coming through. And we go right up in the garden here, guys. Right up in here, have a seat.
I said I'm Bob.
And the seat's down there.
I just lose my neck there pretty soon, won't I?
Oh, watch your head.
Are they real?
Over here, look, seat's over here.
Are they real?
Oh, watch your head. Okay. Yes. Last person, make sure that door's closed there, please. And we got a seat down there.
Bob, are these real flowers?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Flowers?
Now, guys, well,
Flowers here?
there's a seat there, or down there, or up here. Okay, good. Now, guy, every year, of course, we put our, we got a little garden down there. The reason why we do it is part of our history, because back years ago, 1930, I think it was, there was a guy that worked in the coal mines there. His name was William Krause, and I guess he was a pretty good farmer. And one day he had the idea, and he said, "I want to show everybody I can put a garden in underground." So he went to the mine manager, he got permission. Now, he didn't get paid to do it, he done it on his own time. He had a little garden made right on the pit bottom. As soon as you get off the cage and you walked in to get to the rake, well, that's where he has a little garden. And he cleaned her all out, he got some planks down up top, and he got the topsoil down. I guess the mine or something to get topsoil down. And he got it all down, he got it all set up. Now, he needed fertilizer. He didn't have to go up top for that, did he? You know, he had 40 horses down there, so he had the best of that. Now, he didn't have fluorescent lights like we got, but the lighting that he used, I seen a picture of it. I don't know where that picture went, but we used to have it here. And the picture showed what he used was just regular light bulbs. And he stood around the pit bottom, and of course it was warm out there, and his pump's going, and he tapped into the power supply, and that's where he got his power from. And he said he brought out flower. He had seeds, he had flowers growing, mushrooms growing into it, tomato plants growing in. They claimed it was the first underground garden in Canada. And it was right here, just down in like that.
Ocean water?
Couldn't have cheating, I'd say, back in them days. No big deal today, guys. So there's all kinds of gardens underground today. You know what they call them today, though? Oh yeah, grow ups. Huh? Anyway. But guys,